Tesla makes one of the world's fastest automobiles, but what's truly amazing is that Tesla manages to build them at an even faster pace. Want to know how? In this video, we will see how Tesla manages to assemble vehicles at the pace of the legendary Usain Bolt, while also covering Elon's vision to churn out 1 million vehicles per year by the end of 2021 and what he's doing to realize that vision. Although Tesla wasn't the founder of electric vehicle technology, nor is it the first company to put thought into it, but Elon is certainly credited for bringing an unmatched charisma in working towards advancing and revolutionizing the EV sector. His unorthodox approach, which is sometimes dubbed as erratic towards business management, has made Tesla a serious competitor to well-established automobile manufacturers such as Volkswagen. Recently, top authorities from Volkswagen openly admitted Elon's Tesla as serious new competition. Elon's enthusiasm in EV technology has also made Tesla into a leader in manufacturing fully electric vehicles in the span of just 16 years. But how does Tesla build cars so fast? Well, the answer lies in Elon's innovative approach to handling the automotive industry. He handles it just as he would handle a computer company, and computers are at the heart of his quick rise and quicker performance on the assembly line. Staying true to his roots in the computer industry, Elon has applied 1,000 automated robots in his assembly line since 2017 for assembling his brainchilds at Tesla's Gigafactory, and aims to keep human intervention in the assembly process at a minimum. This is because he believes the more human interaction increases, the more the fatigue factor will set in. Describing this, Elon once used the term people speed, meaning the processes will become limited to how fast or slow the human workers are performing, which he wants to avoid at all costs, considering his lofty ambitions for the future of Tesla and the EV industry. However, installing robots to the assembly line doesn't mean it was all smooth sailing from the get-go. The automated robots were met with lukewarm reception, and humans were the ones to detect errors post-assembly and during the manufacturing process in a few cases, not the other way around. That's why the Gigafactories decided to not be completely humanless. However, the human staff is reserved mainly for maintenance, repair, and servicing of the robots, since robots used in automation aren't smart enough to diagnose and troubleshoot themselves yet. However, automation has increased Tesla's pace and efficiency, so much so that an average Tesla vehicle rolls out in an astonishing 90 minutes. Yes, you heard it right. From start to finish, it only takes about an hour and a half to transform different metal parts into an electric-powered, computerized vehicle in less than a Marvel movie ends. The assembly line at Tesla's Gigafactory is 1,000 feet long. That's 305 meters for viewers in the Commonwealth. But surprisingly, the number of steps involved in assembling a Tesla from scratch are 3 to 4 times less than the steps involved in assembling a traditional gas-powered automobile. Meaning, while it would take around an average of 150 steps for a conventional vehicle for complete assembly, for a Tesla, however, those steps are even less than 50, 43 to be exact. Another big advantage that comes through automation is in the form of AI and machine learning, meaning the robots might make a few slips here and there, but the machines will eventually learn to identify the errors more and more accurately and will adapt to fixing these little hiccups on their own, keeping human interactions low and assembly speed high. And this is just the beginning of the AI revolution. As computer learning advances, we might see Tesla completely revolutionize and then dominate the automobile industry. Back to the present, this ingenuity and innovative approach helped propel Tesla's production to a staggering 5,000 units per week in 2019. While this may be considered a baby step in the eyes of critics, it was a giant leap for Tesla compared to the previous year's progress of around 3,700 units per week. Elon's ambition, however, knows no bounds and is determined to reach 20,000 units per week by the end of 2021. To achieve this mammoth goal, Elon deploys yet another ingenious method in manufacturing his vehicles: prefabricated parts. Such parts help assemble the vehicles like building model toys. Imagine these different components of the vehicles manufactured and kept stored until the assembly process begins. Then the only thing left is putting all these parts together, which is done in quick time thanks to the automated assembly line. Another advantage of having prefabricated parts in sight is that they come cleaner compared to traditional methods. Because they only need to be joined together by whichever method seems convenient, they don't need much finishing work before they enter the spray chamber for the paint job. This is because most of the finishing is done in advance. This further increases the speed of the manufacturing process at Tesla. Speaking of prefabricated parts, Tesla, in its aim to reach its production goal of 1 million units per year, is working towards establishing a gigafactory in each of the world's continents. The latest addition to the Tesla family, Giga Shanghai, was assembled from scratch in just 1 year. And Giga Berlin is expected to even surpass the pace of Giga Shanghai in construction. This all made possible thanks to the innovation method in civil engineering known as prefabricated construction. This process is much similar to the prefabricated parts of a vehicle that were highlighted a few moments ago, except on a much larger scale. Remember when you used to play with Legos as a kid and make buildings out of it? It's more or less the same thing. The components of the factory, like walls, beams, and columns, are prefabricated in factories, transported to the site, and then installed into place just like a Lego block. Careful planning has to be done to put this plan into action, however, and planning doesn't imply scheduling, executing, and finalizing. Here, the planning needs to be infinitely meticulous, meaning every single block must be planned how, where, and when to be placed so that the construction team knows exactly where to place what item, and it doesn't have to wait for the first activity to complete to begin the next one. Meaning, the construction team can work on constructing different sections of the factory simultaneously, while the previous activity might still be in progress. This helps Tesla blitzkrieg through the construction process and has worked up to establishing 4 gigafactories in Nevada, New York, Shanghai, and Berlin, with Giga Texas under construction in the span of just 16 years. This, however, is just the start of Elon's vision for Tesla, as he aims to establish at least 1 gigafactory in each continent of the world, meaning you should expect a gigafactory in Canada, Brazil, South Africa, South Korea, Japan, and Australia in the not-too-distant future. This will help propel Tesla's production maximally and assist in reaching Elon's goal of churning out 1 million units per year of Tesla's EV technology and putting it on the road. With automation, AI, ingenuity, and innovative approach towards construction, business management, and supply chain strategy, an unmatched charisma and enthusiasm for developing clean, green, non-emission EV technology and putting it on the road, Elon is determined to become a juggernaut in producing electric vehicles and an authority in the development of advancement of electric automobile technology. He aims to eliminate the conventional gas-powered engine technology, which has been one of the major causes of environmental issues since its conception. This will usher in a new era of clean, emission-free automobiles, safe for the environment, and easy on consumer pockets. Achieving all of this would not be an easy task, however, as he will have to face stiff competition from his competitors. He'll have to win the hearts of environmental activists, raising concerns against Tesla's constructions, and skeptics who doubt the sustainability of EV technology. Elon is not slowing down. However, he has progressed by leaps and bounds from investing his first share in Tesla to become its CEO, revamping the whole hierarchy, introducing full-fledged automation and AI to the automotive industry, the launch of his first fully electric vehicle, to reaching 250,000 units in production per year, and finally becoming a serious challenger to the German giants. It might not be far when the era of Elon begins. Want to stay updated about innovations and breakthroughs happening each day in the tech industry? Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on new videos. See you soon!